process. And I know that for the younger kids, they're very, very, still a few years back away from that. But you got to start thinking about it. The recruiting process is starting earlier and earlier now. If you wait till your junior year or your senior year now, it's kind of late for you to get where you want to go. It starts at 14 years old. Basically, at the end of your freshman year, you got to go start doing like this. Before it wasn't travel ball, it wasn't select ball like it is now. It was like sandlot baseball, and your coaches would call coaches for you, and they would come, college coaches, and they would come to see you. Now you got to go to these prep baseball report, perfect game, not the tournaments necessarily, but where they do the showcases so that you can put your numbers up there. And they'll rank you, the best 2022 class, 23 class, 24 class, whatever class you're in. And then from there, you got to work hard. Me personally, that's part of it. That's also, that's a, I want to get the guy who throws the fastest and all that kind of stuff. But I also want to see the kid playing games. A lot of kids who throw 87, lefty pitchers who throw 87, are being overlooked because they don't throw 96. And some of those pitchers are better than that kid that throws 96 that can't throw strikes. Okay, but everybody wants that power. They want the 102 exit velo, even though in the game they strike out 3 times. Right? I want the guy who hits line drive in the gaps, who hits doubles and triples, rather than the guy who hits 1 home run a week, but he hits it 500 feet. And the coach is always, that's what I want, right? But I want to get the guy who's on base every time, who's stealing bases and putting pressure on the defense. Coach Gurney was one of those guys when he played a long time ago. He's the leadoff hitter. You got to go to these. Unfortunately, because it's not cheap for the parents to go to these showcases. But you got to do it so that if you have aspirations of going to the D1 level, D2 level, D3, even Division III schools, maybe not Lehman, but like a school like Babson in Massachusetts. They can beat a lot of Division I schools. They're like a Division I program. They go to the World Series every year. They're looking for guys throwing 90, 92. So if you're throwing 75 or 80, you're not going to Division III at Babson. You might be going somewhere else. There's a lot of schools around here, Purchase, Manhattanville, many schools like that you can play at. But those schools are not playing at a national level. They're playing just to try to get into their own conference tournament, which is what they want. Okay? So with regards to recruiting, you got to start at the end of your freshman year, just starting to get yourself on the map so that you can get numbers up there to, kind of, you can decide what you want to do. Like from here, if you're like a lot of kids your age pitch and play, and when you get a little higher, you're not going to be able to do both. It's just not enough time in the day for you to be able to be a good pitcher and a good hitter.